Can he hold it in? They go too wide.
This battle for 13th and 14th, they go side by side into the castle.
He's at P2.
What is
War
happening?
Machine's at P1.
Oh, there is
One. Oh, Winter gets the move done.
No, War has not DNF'd yet, Chris. Well, obviously, welcome to Tier 4 Round 5 of the Portuguese Grand Prix in Formula OC. My name's Mad Dog, I'm your commentator tonight, and
It's raining.
It's also raining. Mr. Abyss, Tier 4 moderator, and also team principal for Aston Martin. Welcome into the box, my guy. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Mad Dog. Pleasure as always, every week. And we are about to see maybe the worst qualifying session we see. It is full wet conditions here in Portugal. Another week, more controversy to be had here in Tier 4, and I am very keen to get underway.
Yep, no, that's it, really. So, Portuguese Grand Prix. It's full wets for the next 18 minutes. Will there be rain in the actual race? Who knows? But X-Laps will be the first one out onto the track, and I need to turn my volume up for the game.
That is the funniest thing I've seen. The first race of the weekend, we've got full wets in quali.
Yep, no, that's it, really. So, obviously, very difficult track, especially...
Oh my god,
What?
I have insight news.
It's raining for the race? It's raining for the race.
Raining the entire race. Oh, it's going to be a long night, Mad Dog. I hope you've got a few beverages.
Unfortunately, I don't get paid till tomorrow, so no, I don't.
Oh, no.
No, I don't.
Absolutely spewing, mate.
So I gotta do this shit so much. Have you got a few beverages on hand for you? I know you got your dinner,
Yeah,
but...
have you got a few hanging around. Our bar fridge is only a couple steps away, so...
You might want to go grab it, mate, whilst we're in the qualifying session. Right, well...
Bloody hell.
X-Laps is going to be the first one to set a benchmark time in the Mercedes. I was going to say McLaren for a second because, you know, YOLO. No, X-Laps is actually going into the pits. Okay, never mind.
Professional Tier 4 strats here.
Professional Tier 4 strats, exactly. Maney will be the first one on the track. He, to do a lap. He was last week's winner in the Imola Grand Prix, so hopefully back-to-back wins for
Bubbles
him.
has done the same thing.
Has he gone in?
He's done an out lap and come straight in.
I do know that one of the AlphaTauris had spun, so that could have been Bubbles, but...
Gumbo's had a spin on his out lap, on his first lap, and he's really struggling to get the traction down. It's one of those tracks where it's hard enough to get the traction down at most of the exits, but now they've got full wet conditions.
Full traction
I
control
couldn't think of anything worse, to be honest.
Full traction control users will be loving this. So, obviously, Maney coming through the second sector, nicely done. A lot of people do spin on this little sector, this little section right here, so keep an eye on all the spins happening in the race. But, Maney coming up to the end of Sector 2, nice. He's been a little bit easy, so he must be still trying to get the feel of the track. Purple sector, 101. Nicely done coming.
This may be one of those qualifying sessions where setting lap is more important than how quick it is.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I mean, considering the fact it's full wet conditions, it's not like intermediates where you can full throttle it. And what do we see? An Alpine ahead, spinning. I don't know who that was, but definitely was an Alpine. And Maney's going to cross the finish
So
line.
glad this has happened to these guys and not me, to be honest.
30.7. So who's going to be the next one? I think it's going to be Gumbo. No, so he's invalidated a lap before. What now? He will be the next one across the line. 34.7, so 4.4 seconds off from Maney.
A wash next, the championship leader.
Championship leader, yeah, a wash. What do we see him doing? Will he go faster than Maney? Oh, he has a bit of a spin and drift. Mainly a drift, actually. But that boy is going to be the one to actually cross the line. And 31-1. So just under a second slower than Maney.
Yeah, 3.5 tenths, not too bad at all from him. The other Ferrari now.
Third position.
In the 31s as well.
Who's that? Cottier? No, that was Mason Racing. He's going to be on his lap now. Aston Martin boys, obviously on their out laps now, and one of them on their actual lap. Or one of them is actually on their lap now, the other one's in the pit. So...
Our man Fry's next to set the lap. Unfortunately, as some may or may not know, Fry's is stripped. Sorry. Stripped of his podium after Stewart's last time out. But from that error during the race.
Might want to fix your mic.
Shouldn't be anything wrong with my mic. It's probably me eating, to be honest.
Don't know. Well, Frizy in 6th position. What now? 5th. Oh, someone's had a spin. Who's that? Good old War Machine. So, who's next across the line? Is that going to be...
Oh, wow, that's the good line, that one. Interesting how they're doing a lap and coming straight in. Would have thought they would have put a lot of fuel in and gone for a few consecutive laps, but obviously, professional Tier 4 strats here, they're all doing it.
Mason Racing having a bit of a moment. He's drifted around the corner, keeps it on track, but does lose a lot of time. 8th fastest. So, no good for him. Who was that? Kirko, 5th fastest in the Aston Martin.
Thanks, you'll have to speak.
Meowcat, also, after a debut podium last week, where do we see Meowcat? Meowcat doing the first lap.
X laps next across the line after one of the Alfa Romeos. Who don't improve X laps. Where is he going to put himself? P4 with a 31.7.
Nicely done.
Nice lap.
Yaney is now in the
tough
pits.
debut in Tier 4 last week. But he'll be looking to come back and get back into the points this weekend.
Yep. So, Spreadsheet, Evil, Meowcat, all in their laps. Meowcat invalidated. So, all Evil's next one to try and cross the finish line has a bit of a moment, but picks it just at the right moment. 7th fastest. And a Red Bull.
Starting on.
Yep, starting their lap now. Who's that? Meow? No, War Machine. He's had a moment again.
Kirko next across the line, but I don't think he's going to improve on this lap, unfortunately. Oh, that's a good line there, Kirko. That's the spot, mate. Yeah, not an improvement there from the Aston Martin driver.
Maney is putting on a set of intermediates.
Interesting. Pumpkin next across the line.
10th fastest.
P10, 34.410.
Bubbles has done another drift on an out lap, so unfortunate for him. Gothy will be doing a lap now, which will be the first ever time he's actually done a lap in qualifying for this season, I believe.
No, it's Kirko that normally doesn't do a lap in quali.
Was it Kirko or Gothy? Oh, it was Kirko.
No, it's Kirko.
Well, Kirko's done a lap for the first ever time, obviously, before.
Well, it looks like he should do it more often. P6.
Who's that? Spreadsheet. Spreadsheet's P3, so nicely done for the Williams. Autumn be very happy with that.
Is there anyone that we want to watch, guys?
Oh, sorry, hang on, just before you say that. Meowcat, DNF'd.
Yeah.
second
I
sector.
was just on board with Goffey. Yeah. That's a big one. Unfortunate there for the Haas driver, but it's really distracted the Aston Martin driver. He's lost a lot of time through that double right-hander now.
Trying to catch all these other times. Who's going to be across the finish line? So, Aston Martin will be across. Actually, that's Kirko, yeah. So, Kirko's going to come across. Will he improve?
Up.
7 positions,
Yep.
so he improves by 1. Gothy's
next.
another one, yep.
Both Astons working into... Oh, wow, he is sent it over the hill there, and you can tell he is not used to those conditions.
Oh, he's
Doesn't
actually
get a warning, but P5
fifth
for
fastest.
the Aston Martin driver.
5th fastest, even though he went over
What
the
a
line.
lap. 0.04 behind Gumbo too, so if he didn't make that mistake at the last corner, you'd think he may have even been able to get Spreadsheet, who's less than exactly a tenth ahead of him.
No, that's exactly right, exactly right.
Well, I thought it was more exactly left, to be honest, but...
Ha 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 ha, you're so funny.
I know.
Dat boy, will he improve? He improves, but not by much.
Stays P2.
Yep, stays P2. What now? Improves. 10th fastest. Who is... Someone else is crossing the
We're
finish
looking
line?
at an Alpine coming up here. Is it Mason?
Yeah, I was
No,
just
it's
going to say
Kodia.
No, Kodia, yeah. Well,
Oh, he's
Kodia's
spun.
had a moment.
See you
Yeah,
later. It's Mason now.
yeah, Mason.
That's what I said. You got to get a lap in before anything to count first. So looks like Mason's gone for a slowdown lap and he's going for another one here. He's got a full battery, so he'll be looking to improve big time on this upcoming lap. Another Aston Martin coming around the corner again here.
Kodia goes 15th fastest. So who's that? Kirko's in the pits. Gothy will be the next one.
I think he's going to pit too.
Nope.
Oh no.
He's gone. He's gone for it.
That's good lap. That's a good lap, Govey.
Second fastest.
30.959 for the Aston Martin driver. He's going to jump in a P2 now. And he's looking very good here.
Oh!
Bubbles goes P3 in the Alpha Tauri. So the conditions may be slightly improving here as we see the times all start to get a bit faster.
Yep, no, that's exactly right. Where do we see Frizy? Frizy's still P12.
That boy's up by a lot. That boy is going to be a massive lap of 30.033. The Ferrari
Bloody
driver
hell.
takes provisional pole now by over 7/10 of a second.
Full traction, you reckon?
I think the conditions may be getting better, mate. Everyone's improving now.
Oh, Spreadsheet. He improves. Second fastest now. So Gothy is in P4. Spreadsheet second. Maney third. So, interesting sort of lap times. Hands Awash and War Machine still haven't set a lap. Pretty sure Hands is about to do one now.
Yeah, and he's coming through the final corner now. Up to the, he's got the nice slipstream there off the Alpine.
10th
Mason
fastest.
goes 11th, Hens goes P10, so a nice up there for the Red Bull driver. He will be hoping for a bit more though. Wash about to start another lap. Who's this? Kodia coming around the final corner. Don't think he's going to improve.
War Machine has invalidated another lap. My guy. Awash coming through first sector, trying to keep it nice and easy. Let's just stay on board for Awash for a minute. Let's just see how he does, since he hasn't set a lap time yet.
Yeah, championship leader in the mud a bit, isn't he?
Maybe trying to get used to these conditions. All Alpines, I think.
Frysy's up here. The big
Hang
Fry.
on. Can you check the
33-1.
Alpines? Because I think they've just had either a moment or both.
Kodia's going for a spin. Yep.
Yeah, is it Kodia? Yep.
Yep, really tough corner, that one, the left-hander. That boy's given up in the pits, so he thinks, you know what, that's good enough for pole, I think. So I will just rest up in the pits and look after the car.
I just realised also Mufferman, second fastest, 30.542. We just missed that one before.
Ferrari 1-2. Gee whiz.
So Awash with a 102, 193.
There's a Haas coming around the final corner here. Is this War Machine? It is, but he's invalidated, so he's going to have to keep going around. Mason next across the line. Just set a lap here. He's 4/10 up. It's Sector 2. Where is he going to put this? Good lap here from Mason. Up to P7 at 31.211.
Alright, here we go.
Nice up there from the Alpine driver.
A wash. He's slower.
It's not quick, is it?
Wow.
Nice.
16th.
Wow. Big trouble here for the championship leader down in P16.
And
his first lap here in qualifying.
Hot lap redeemed. Thomas Island, you requested this. War Machine just spun as you said that. We cut to
coming around the final corner now. And he does not improve. 0.015 down on his best. That's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? If Blade, what's he going to do? Improves by 6/10. Holds his position though. Oh no, I think he goes up to 12. Sorry, but
yeah, he's
still gonna have to find some more time if he wants to move into the top 10 starting positions.
Oh no, that's just Goffy getting out of the way. I have to legally stay on his lap. Okay, sorry, Thomas Island. He's got an Alpine ahead of him. So, what will War Machine do? It's a 133 before the final couple corners. He's gonna... Oh, he keeps it! He keeps it! He doesn't hit the bullet, it's all good.
Cottia's up here. I'll come back to him a bit later on.
War Machine is going
to settle up.
155.566.
Pass on realistic mode.
Why am I laughing? I'm the Haas TP.
Coping mechanism, mate. Coping mechanism. Gumbo doesn't improve. Maney does. P2 at 30.259. And that boy might be sweating now as he watches the drivers all improve here coming towards the end of this qualifying session. Blade goes up to 9th. A nice lap there now. Very close to Gumbo as well. We think he could find a bit more time in that lap. He will be up there. Goffy improves by 5/10. He jumps up to P5 now.
Bubbles has just crashed. Bubbles just crashed.
GG.
Boo.
Unfortunate there for the Alpha Tauri driver, but he's got P6 at the moment, so still looking good for a decent starting position in this race if things finish how they stand currently.
Yeah, no, that's it, really.
Oh, X-Laps! Wow, you're not supposed to be there, mate. He has missed his breaking point big time there. Don't know how he's kept it out of the wall, but you'd think that'll be his qualifying session over.
Jesus, War Machine just almost crashed into a Ferrari.
I've just seen that on the stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not watching War Machine anymore. I can't do it. I can't.
No comment, mate. No comment.
No, now's the time for a comment, actually. Alright, how much time have we got left? Because all I see is yellow flag. Oh, 18 seconds. Here we go. Right. Muffin Man. No, that's not Muffin Man. Who's that? Gumbo. Gumbo's gonna settle up.
Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna be last?
I think it's gonna be the Red Bull. It's gonna be the Red Bull. Oh, the Red Bull gets over. Oh, nicely done.
Blade will be done here. First to finish his lap. He doesn't improve.
P9 for him.
Mercedes doesn't improve. Next lap stays P10.
Who's that?
What can Goffy do?
Goffy.
Not much. He improves by half. Oh, that's a big crash for Gumbo.
Oh, that's Gumbo gone.
I've got that on the stream. I'm clipping that.
What was the incident? Like, was it someone crashing into him?
Probably exactly the same thing that happened to Bubbles a few seconds ago. To be honest.
That
really tough left-hander.
War Machine's redeemed. They've redeemed a War Machine hot lap.
Oh, what now? Was up by 2/10 and he spun at the final corner. That is so disappointing there for the Williams driver. Looks like it's going to be P14 to start this race. At best, too. Let's see. Is there any other improvements around the field? Camera spreadsheet. No, he's done. Muffin Man is done. The Haas of War Machine. He's up here. This is good lap here.
15 seconds.
Here we go, War. Can he jump anyone? Or will he be starting last of the drivers who set a lap? And that would mean Haas, 18th and 19th in a world of pain.
You invalidated it!
What a muppet. Hens up though. Hens is up by 6/10 here. This could be a big improvement here for the Red Bull driver. Where does he go? It's a 30.4 P9. A nice lap there. Evil Blade is done. Who are we waiting on? It's the big Fry and the big Main.
Nah,
Fry won't improve.
Frysy's had a bit of an issue with Mania, I think, because they've had a bit of a moment earlier on.
And that will do us. That boy on pole, so deciding to pit and retire was the correct option in the end.
Bloody hell, War. Right, well, obviously that is qualifying done. Dat Boy with an impressive 30.033, so he retired early and still managed to keep P1. Maney P2, Mufferman P3, so it's a Ferrari 1-3. Spreadsheet in P4, Gothy with a good P5, Bubbles P6, Mason Racing P7, Gumbo P8, Hens P9, Evil Blade tier 10. Complete your top 10. At X-Laps 11th, Kirko 12th, Pumpkin Win 13th, What Now with an impressive 14th, Frizy 15th, Awash 16th, Rapid Cotier 17th, War Machine 18th, and your DNFer for the night is Meowcat in 19th. So War Machine is has the drunk driver lap of the quali.
Well, as I expected, some interesting driving standards.
Yep.
But that was only qualifying, so we've got 33 laps, and I'm hearing it is full rain again. So
33 laps.
now they've got to race each other on the exact same things when they couldn't even do a lap without racing each other. So this is going to be interesting. Oh my god, look, it is. It's wet conditions too.
Okay, shall we make a bet again on how many safety cars is going to be tonight? Come on, let's make a good bet. One safety car, you think?
Yep.
What Now says 6. Oh. Time for War to be in 20 seconds off the end of lap 1. Oh god, Jared, you really like to stir shit up. Right.
He is a bit of a prick, isn't he? Wow. So all the practice these blokes have done over the week, if they have done any, basically out the window. I doubt much of them have done any wet laps at all.
I don't think anyone actually expects doing wet laps in Portugal. Not gonna lie.
And here we are, full wet conditions on every single car. We've got a formation lap to get through. Let's see how many we get spinning out before we even get to the end of this formation lap.
Alright, let's do our commentary predictions. So, we'll start off with you, Mr. Abyss. P1, P2, and P3, who are we expecting? Nice talk.
I mean, how are we supposed to tell? Like, on paper, you're thinking, yeah, that boy's got some good pace. He retired with 3-4 minutes to go, so he probably could have tracked the 29s. But it's full wet and it's tier 4. Predicting this is like putting... Oh, I don't even know.
We don't actually...
Putting $100 on the least favourite to win a horse race. Like, that's what this is like.
Yeah, no, that's it, really. Well, come on, just for the sake of it, alright? Your top 3 out of everyone, who you reckon? Knowing it's full wet conditions.
I'm gonna go. What do I think? I think Mason P1. I'm going for something a bit crazy. Mason P1.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Dat Boy P2.
Yep.
I've got some faith in my man. I know yous are all gonna call me out for bias and yada yada yada. I'm actually gonna go Goffy P3. It's time for him to get a bit of luck in this tier. He's been in the wars. When he's got some good pace, he's getting hit. So I think tonight, maybe his night to get some decent points, which he's thoroughly deserved throughout the season.
I'm just looking at the Twitch chat. Mitchie says, this track is dog. Whoever decided should be sacked. Oh, wait. Well, I'm going to go...
Couldn't agree more, mate. Could not agree more.
I'm going to go with I'm going to go Muffin Man P1. I'm going to go with a... Ooh. I reckon Mason as well. I reckon Mason P2. And I'm going to throw a spanner in the works and say Spreadsheet. I reckon.
Spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's in
P4.
fourth. Yes.
Oh, that boy's fucked up his start. So is Muffin. That's not ideal for the Ferraris.
So I reckon that boy, Muffin, and Spreadsheet will do the top three. So
Let me do this start, Mad Dog.
all right, go on.
Let me do this.
Wait, what's going on with the Alfa Romeo at the back? Who's
Frizzy
the
strats. Come on, Fries. Oh no.
Frizzy's
If he pulled that off, I actually would have gifted a few subs.
All right,
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4-5 red lights for the Portuguese Grand Prix.
Oh,
It's on
there's
the penalty
Cottier.
Cottier to start. Lights out and away we go here. Slow and steady. Wins the race. Maney's got the lead into turn 1. Then comes both AlphaTauris
they're
into
in
1 and
the
2
full
straight away,
wide.
looking towards the back. 3 wide into the corner. Everyone looks to have survived it.
Oh.
Ferrari and Alfa Romeo coming close together. Maney leads from Bubble from Dat Boy. Here, everyone keeping it nice and clean through turn 1 though. Bit of argy-bargy, but everyone keeping it facing forward
Look
so
at the back.
far.
Look at the back of Hens. They're still going 3 wide. Well, they're going 2 wide.
Sorting it out now at the back a little bit. Still 2x2, the Red Bulls. But out front, look at this gap already. The top 3, Maney, Bubbles, and Dat Boy gone. Both AlphaTauris with an amazing start on both Ferraris, who did not get away to the start they were looking for. And the AlphaTauris lead the way 1 and 2 here tonight.
Mitchie slash
What a clean
henchman.
start.
Mitchie slash henchman are both going to be very impressed with AlphaTauri tonight. So brilliant work from them. But the race is not over. It's 1 of 33. Gumbo gets overtaken by What Now? What Now into P9. Cottier's now going to serve a drive-through penalty soon, but is now being held up by both the Red Bull and also Pumpkinwing. Pumpkinwing goes off the track, tries to get enough grip into the tyres as well as tyre pressures and heat being in it. But looking at the front, Maney has already got a 0.9 second off from Bubbles.
He's got the Red Bull up the inside here, the final corner. They're squeezing him right out to the edge. He's going to have to give that position up. That could be a race warning as well for track limits. And Cottier is going to get past the Mercedes driver now as well. Here comes the other Red Bull. And Cottier's in to serve that drive-through instantly. He wants to get out of the carnage of everyone. He'll get out into his own little space and see what kind of laps he can send. Now,
Dat Boy,
number 23 for a while.
Let's just have a look at the front. Maney has got a bit of a gap on Bubbles, but now Dat Boy has actually gained a lot of positions on Bubbles right now, so Bubbles must be feeling the pressure of holding back the Ferrari driver. But at the back of him also, Spreadsheet is 2.4 seconds off from third position. He needs to gain enough and get out of this starting of the train. But essentially, from Gumbo backwards, it's just one massive train.
Chris was still in it.
Mad Dog and Abyss
So
are
funny.
Fry and Mitchie easy dubs.
Ooh.
Cheers, Dutchy. Right.
All right,
Well,
so while we've got a bit of calm now, everyone's kind of sorted themselves out. We're just going single file at the moment. Let's have a look at our biggest winners so far here on lap 2. Bubbles up 4. What a start from turn 1. But before turn 1, he was up to P2. That is an amazing start. 4 spots on the start. X laps up 4 as well as What Now. And then your biggest loser, unfortunately, Kirko in the Aston Martin, down 6 spots.
It's actually going to be Evil Blade because he's now down by 5, but he's having a bit of struggle. Will War Machine actually catch up to Evil Blade? Maybe. Oh, there's a bit of a kerfuffle at the front. Contact between the McLaren and the and the Alfa Romeo.
War Machine's around. No, it's Meowcat. Oh.
No. Yep, Meowcat, but War Machine trying to get advantage of this little battle that's going on. Will not get past Frizy, but Evil Blade will get past Mr. Frizy.
Unfortunately, Meowcat, after such an amazing start to his league racing career here in OCE Racing League has not gone his way so far. Frizy with a massive slide through the left-hander there, giving War Machine the run now into the hairpin. Up the inside, War Machine, does he get the job done?
No, he doesn't, but War Machine does get a better exit.
Under brakes.
Oh, Dutchy says
and the Alfa Romeo team principal being able to hold that P15 for now. He'll try and close up on the McLaren driver now.
Dutchy says to put more emotion in the commentary. Get into it.
Yeah, trying, mate. I'm trying. All right.
You gotta put your heart and soul in it, man. You gotta do it.
Don't give it 3 laps. I'll be putting my heart and soul into these 1 second gaps between every single car in a second, so don't you worry. War Machine still over the back here of Frizy. He'll be looking to make a move on that start-finish straight. It's basically the only place you can really make a move at this track, unfortunately. We've got some slow driving up here ahead. We've got Pumpkin, bit slow, Awash, the championship leader, remember, outside of the points at the moment, trying to get the job done on the Mercedes driver, while his teammate ahead tries to clear What now for P10.
Yep, so What now has a bit of a moment, but Hens is all contact between the Hens and What now. That was a bit of a iffy moment. Luckily, both of them kept it on track and there was no severe collision.
And Hens unable to get the move done this time round, so... Oh no, hold on. I spoke too soon. What now's got issues. He's managed to keep it facing
but
forward.
Awash also gets past Pumpkin as well at the same time.
That was a really good move.
Ooh,
that was an awesome move. That's Kodia around at the back.
Dutchy says...
He's talking like the fucking commentate the dogs.
Oh, War Machine and Frizy are going at it. And let's just get on this battle over here. War Machine makes the move, gets onto the grass.
Can't even watch, yeah. War Machine. Oh, Frizy chose his life there, didn't he? Well and truly chose his life there against the War Machine battle. He decided, look, it's not worth taking this risk so early into this race. This race is probably going to go an hour, maybe longer.
Oh,
especially if we get a safety car. We got a spinner at the front.
Spreadsheet. No, man, no.
Gothy no front wing. Has he got front wing? No, sorry, he has. Sorry,
he has. He's just...
Sorry.
You're blind, mate. You're just blind. Gothy though is going to catch up to Spreadsheet though, so it's now an Alpha. It's now a Ferrari 3-4 AlphaTauri 2.
Far out. Words are so hard. Hey, AlphaTauri 1-2 is what he's trying to say, guys.
Thank you, fucking.
Goffy, here we go. The Aston Martin closing up. The straight line speed doesn't look like he's going to get the job done here, unfortunately. But the Spreadsheet does look like he's struggling slightly with these conditions.
Oh, head on! Gothy's had a moment.
Goffy makes a mistake.
Yeah, he's had a mistake, but he's kept it on track nicely, though. Let's just have a look at this battle. War Machine has definitely gained a lot of time off from Frizy, but now War Machine, taking no prisoners, as Zoltan says in chat, now looks to Evil Blade. Oh, nice. Oh, what the hell's going on there? Evil Blade has a moment. War Machine, however, keeps it on track, gets P14. What
we
now
love when the spiciest battles on track for no points.
Oh no, right? Oh, is that Pumpkin?
Oh,
that's
how
Pumpkin?
has Evil Blade missed that? Oh, wow. Pumpkin goes around and Evil Blade keeps his front wing by an absolute whisker. Evil Blade, a heart in mouth stuff there for the sole McLaren driver as he holds on to P14 for now.
Typical Mercedes, what they're saying in chat. Dutch is saying Mad Dog starts screaming, come on. But that makes me look biased then, and I don't want to seem like that. Right, who else we got? What else battles have we got going on right now? Surely, Dat Boy.
Battle for P2 here.
Yeah, I was just going to say Dat Boy, 0.3 off from...
He's closing up, here we go.
Will we see a move?
DRS. You need the DRS, don't you? Oh, a lot of curve there from Bubbles.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
But Dat Boy just backs out there.
Very twitchy on the AlphaTauri.
Come on, mate, it ain't the fucking Boxing Day test. Dutchy in a spicy mood tonight, aren't ya? Frizy, 0.5.
And Bubbles a bit wide here at the hairpin.
Oh, hang on, Bubbles, where are we looking at? Oh, you're looking at the front still.
Just watching this battle, I've got a feeling that there may be a mistake coming for Bubbles here in the next few corners.
Muffin.
Maybe starting to feel the pressure as the second Ferrari closes up on this battle now to make it a 3-car battle for P2.
fucking didn't know we were watching the PGA Tour. Well, shit, Dutchy. What's this?
Have a water, Dutchy. Bloody hell, mate. Calm down. Have a water.
What's this? The roast of Tier 4 comms? Fuck.
Oh dear, Goffey somehow has lost the spot to the X-Laps now, by the way. Who is now all over the back of spreadsheet here for P5.
Yep. But
So we could see a
X-Laps
move
now.
here.
X-Laps v spreadsheet. X-Laps up 5 positions. Goes really slow in that corner, so I don't know if he was trying to make a easy exit, but doesn't work. Sure shifts in that one. Goes very much wide into the corner.
I don't think he's got the run, but you're just on this straight. It's not long enough to do it on pure straight line speed most of the time. You need that DRS to get alongside.
Exactly right.
So we may find this problem more than once tonight.
No, that's
This
it.
battle for
But
P2 is very spicy.
Hens
And
is
DC,
there.
so that's unfortunate.
I'll get him back in. Hang on. Hens.
I pissed to do a shoey and then we'll be given OCE boss, lad. Oh, yeah, look. Props not.
Props not.
Props not.
I've just invited back in Mr. Hens. Right, battle for P2, still spicing up. They're all under a second. Spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet's lost the spot to X-Lap,
yeah,
sorry.
I was just going to say, he lost the actual position there. Mason Racing, though, getting major amount of time gained on Gothy.
Yeah, no, mouse.
Awash. Oh, Awash is now making a move on What Now. What Now has made a mistake. They're going side by side. Easily done for Mr. Awash. War Machine, though.
Oh, up the What Now, up the inside. What a move.
What a move.
Williams.
He makes a bold move. Doesn't stick. Will he make another one in this corner? He is going to. What Now? And oh! He's made a bit of a curve there.
But here comes War Machine around the outside here.
It's not even for points. This is a battle for no points.
At this point, we are...
Oh, War Machine doing a drift.
What a slide!
What a slide
Wow.
from War.
In comes What Now? He must have damage, surely.
Yeah, no, I think that was some damage there. Evil Blade gets overtaken by Kirko. Brizzy in P13 now. War in P12 is up 6 positions. Awash up by 5. But the
What
biggest...
Now?
but-
It's for tyres! He's gone inters!
What?
Now has gone intermediate tyres,
No.
ladies and gentlemen!
No.
I thought I'd just better watch in case. And What Now has decided, I've had enough of these full wet tyres. Give me those intermediates. And he's going to try and power on as he misses turn 1 by a country mile. Well, what's his pace now?
Could this
It's definitely not inters.
Is this AI moment of the week? Is this the AI moment of the week?
Look, we'll see. We'll see what his pace
Okay.
is. He's already lost a second to Pumpkin, but we'll see. We'll keep monitoring that.
Alright, you keep an eye on
The
that
rain
one.
must get lighter. You wouldn't think if the icons at the top of the screen were full wet
Yep.
that he'd box for inters, but you never know in tier 4.
Oh, here we go. Dat boy, going
Hold
to
on
make
for a
a
second.
move on Bubbles. Will he make it into the first corner? Doesn't have the straight
Muffin's
line
going to do it
speed.
instead.
No!
Oh. These three drivers separated by half a second.
Unbelievable. Maney is having a drive of the century. 4.6 seconds. Now 4.7 actually. In the lead. Bubbles is just holding off the Ferrari boys at this point.
What a job Bubbles is doing here for Maney as well.
Yep. Muffin tries to make a move on Dat Boy. Nothing happening there.
Hopefully for the Ferrari team there, are in talks. It looks like Muffin Man is the faster driver at this point in the race.
No, that's it really.
I think it would be smart because that boy sat behind Bubbles for pretty much this whole race.
And
Swap
What Now
him
has
around
had a
to see if we can
spin.
get past him.
What Now, Cottier going at it. It's definitely not Inters. Oh, what now? What are you doing, man? What are you doing, what now? Oh my god. That was a bit of a... Whew. That was a bit of a moment. But this battle for P2 is still going on. Maney's improving the fastest lap.
Purple lap. Hello.
5.1 seconds now. Bubbles gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple corner cut-ins. But I don't think those Inters are doing well.
No, look, I'm guessing not.
No.
So, few drivers now beginning to bank on a safety car here already, unfortunately. Looking at where Meowcat is, he's only... Well, to be fair, it's a fair way, isn't it?
Hmm. Meowcat's not...
Still.
Meowcat's not having the race of the century. Whose wonderful voice is that on comms? Mad Dog
Definitely not
and...
Mad Dog.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's definitely
it's not
not
Mad
Mad...
Dog.
It's definitely Mad Dog, right?
No shot, mate. No shot. Mitchie, lol, safety car is not happening here. Yep, and we're going to get more complaints about it. But we've still got 19 drivers alive. No one's even hit the wall yet. 10 laps in to a 33-lap race. It feels like we've been here all year.
Is it still 2023?
I'm not really sure, eh?
What
Anyway,
now?
we'll
3
continue
second
what now with a penalty. So, look,
Mitchie says blame the owners.
that boy just cannot get past the AlphaTauri, can he? You'd think if that boy was able to get past, I think he's got the pace on Bubbles, but at this moment he's not fast enough to get the job done as the Red Bull swapper wash clearing for Hens now as he moves into the points, but 12 seconds behind Gumbo now. A lot of work to be done there for the Red Bull driver who leads the championship here in Tier 4. Look at this. 1, 2,
Mitchie
3,
says
4.
blame the rando wheel. Jared, what now is a K-mate? Park it where we will schedule some testing, save the engine. Zoltan in chat, first driver to crash gets 5 championship points.
Oh, we got a spinner!
Oh, we got a
As you
spinner!
say, that
Who is
Connor's
it?
round. He drops to 18th. Will he drop to 19th here? What now around the outside? No. Those intermediate tyres, not the ones. Oh, tell you what, Cottier has nearly wheel spun straight into the path of what now there?
Warden in chat, what now? I do not take responsibility for the second Williams strategy.
Straight up, not only said he doesn't take responsibility, but he's also the second Williams driver. Wowee.
Wow. And he's still not going in. So he thinks that those Inters are actually helping him when
Well, if he pits now, he's going to go
then-
a lap down, so he's got to just got to bank on someone binning it here in a minute and getting a safety car.
Well, let's just see if Dat Boy's gonna make another, or try and make. Oh, that's a spin! Oh, that's a spin! Who's that? That
Cottier
is
again.
Cottier again. That's not in the wall.
Problem
That-
here, you can spin for a mile and still not hit the wall. That's the unfortunate thing is there's just no walls that are really close when you're going to spin out, other than probably that
Here we go.
left-hander
Here we go.
at the end
Here
of
we
the
go. Here
first
we go.
sector.
Here we go. Dat Boy on Bubbles is closer. He's right on the exhaust. Who's that? That is.
Oh, that's the Williams. That's what now, I think.
Williams. Yep. What now?
Again, it's just so hard to overtake in the wet, let alone a track like this where there's maybe one, maybe two overtaking spots on the whole track.
Yeah, Sector 2, so I'd say going through Sector 2 where what now is, I reckon that'd be a good overtake if you can hold it. Because you can definitely get someone on this corner here. But Bubbles is just gaining so much time through Sector 2, so I'm thinking Bubbles has got more... Oh, who's that? That is... Oh, Bubbles has done it! He's done it! He's on the gravel! Ferrari are now 2-3. They've done it. Now Dat Boy just needs to... Oh, Bubbles is now down in the 5th. That is not great for the AlphaTauri. He was doing so well to hold off the Ferrari boys. Now Dat Boy has got to deploy everything he can to catch up to Maney. Mitchie will be throwing his bowl of food. He's throwing his plate. Mitchie not shocked though. Why are you not shocked, Mitchie? Surely. His bowl, eh? Or his plate, his bowl.
Alright, sorry, I am back, but I did see that absolute pivotal mistake there from Bubbles. The NP5 now, and that has released that boy and Muffin Man. We'll be able to see the pace of them.
War Machine in the pits.
What's he going? Sure, that's not a new set of words already.
Please not.
Oh my god, that's green tires.
No, oh my fucking god. No. 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 Frizzy's in the pit. Hang on, what do we see? Surely not.
It's not Inters. Hold on, what now's gone again? Well, surely we're looking at what now? He's now a lap down. He's not Inters.
Frizzy's on
It's a
Inters.
front wing and
Frizzy's
Inters.
on Inters.
And a front wing.
Jared in chat, now the content starts. Yep. The content begins.
Right. And look at it, it's still pissing down. Maney stays out.
Hang on, there is a dry line.
The sun is coming out.
Yeah, there is a dry line. Look on War Machine's POV right now. There is a dry line, Foreman.
I mean, they're all still missing the final corner, though. They're all going wide at the final corner still, so... Spreadsheet's in! Spreadsheet P6 is in! Goffey stays out, thank God.
Muffin Man, 3-second time penalty.
Gumbo's in as well. The Alfa Romeos had both Alfa Romeos in this lap.
Here comes all the penalties. War Machine now with a penalty.
They're all Inters.
It
Surely
must be time.
not.
It must be time.
The rain does look a bit lighter, but as we've seen, What Now has no pace on the intermediate tyres, but we'll see now whether this is a good call or not for the other guys.
Oh, X-Laps has got...
Meowcat
Oh,
has
Meowcat's
DC.
gone. Oh, yep. Oh, can you invite Meowcat in for me, please? Alright, Bubbles and X-Laps going at it. Bubbles gets the move on X-Laps. He's finally done that. Now in the P4. X-Laps trying to make a move, maybe. No, but all the... Okay, so the wets are starting to fall off because Bubbles had a bit of a moment. What do we see top 3 doing? Maney, P1. Do we see Maney in the pit soon? Oh, that's an... Oh, who's that? That is...
Cottier again.
Cottier. Yep, no, that's definitely Cottier. Maney. 3-second time penalty for Maney for the leader. No good there.
Everyone's getting pens now.
Yep. It's
3 seconds for 4 of the top 5. Muffin Man in, the Ferrari driver. Muffin Man in. Now the first one of our leaders. Bubbles stays out. X-Laps stays out. By the way, Bubbles and X-Laps are swapped again. I don't know if you caught that on the stream or not.
I've
Muffin Man in for intermediate tyres, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Goffey stays out. P5, he goes to now.
Mason racing in.
Cottier's struggling, having maybe the toughest race of his career so far, at least at the season, unfortunately, for the young Alpine driver.
We could see a change
Mason
for lead.
racing.
Because
That's Wets Mason.
Oh, who's that? That's Cottier in the wall? Oh, now he's spun it on pit entry. Bloody hell, Cottier. Oh, Bubbles and Cottier! Bubbles and X-Laps going out quickly. Have a look at that one. Bubbles gets another 3-second time penalty. Gets the move on X-Laps. Cottier's retired in pits.
Cottier's gone!
Yep, no, that's in pits. He's gone. Oh, X-Laps makes a move!
Inside, here we go! Archie from X-Laps.
Here we are.
Inside on Bubbles. It's tough, but that is pretty fair. The Bubbles stayed in the bounds of the track. A very nice but tough move there from X-Laps. He moves into P3 once more. We've got a yellow flag. That is What Now having another terrible race, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a dry line forming up on Bubbles POV in Sector 3. Could we see
Yeah,
Maney?
you go on board. You can see the rain is much lighter than it was earlier on. We are getting down to intermediate tyres. I wonder if these guys that have stayed out are thinking about going straight to dries. I wonder if we're going to get that far in this race.
Maney with the strats here, going onto the wet side of the track on the main straight. So
X-Laps in.
X-Laps is in. Same with
Bubbles
Bubbles as
follows
well.
him. Goffey stays out. Oh, the old Aston intro it. I called it. What did I say? That boy second. Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god,
he's
I got
got
2
a
or
pit
3
though.
right now.
He's got a pit.
No, red flag it now.
Ref like now.
A wash! A wash P4!
A wash up in P4, Muffin Man P5, X-Laps P6, Bubbles
I think it
P7.
is. Watch Muffin Man here through the first few corners. He looks very quick.
Yeah, no,
Looking
he's
at this drop,
he's definitely
looks
gaining.
good. Yellow flag, that's
What now?
Hens!
Hens is in it.
Is it Hens? No, it's not.
No,
Sorry,
no,
it's
no,
not.
what now?
It's what now?
What now?
Purple, the middle sector for Muffin Man.
Here we go.
First
Inters
sector,
now. A wash,
Oh,
Gothic,
Christ,
Gat Boy,
yeah.
and Maney
What
need
now?
to pit soon. Maney's got a... Oh, what's the gap? He's got a 22-second gap between him and Gothic. 31 seconds for P4.
Be really interesting to see if these guys stay out. Maney stays out again.
Yep, Maney stays out.
What about the Ferrari man, Dat Boy? He'll be getting information from his friend Muffin.
Yep.
And Dat Boy's in. Now, what does the Aston Martin of Goffey do now? As
You
Pumpkin falls down, he's getting overtaken back there. But we're focusing on the pit stop situation here at the moment. As Watt now continues to struggle. Goffey staying out here, staying out. He'll take P2 now. Oh, wow, a wash. No pace through the final corner. Muffin Man's nearly rear-ended him.
What now has
And unfortunately,
retired in
Watt now has
pits.
pulled the plug. He has said, that is enough for me tonight, unfortunately. And Muffin Man has got past that boy.
Nicely
Muffin Man
done.
has jumped him comfortably too by more than a second now.
Right, so what do we
So-
see? Maney and Gothy. I've just got the gap to leader. Gothy is 22.7 seconds off from lead. Muffin Man 32.4 off from leader. So if Maney boxes now, he's gonna still come out in front, potentially in front of Gothy, maybe just in front of Maney, Muffin Man, I should say.
Unfortunate there for the Mercedes driver. 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. But more of a strategic race, this one, than a battling race. And let's watch on board here, Maney. Does he box this time?
Yes.
He does.
Now he's
Yes,
got
he does.
22.6 second lead on Gothy. So theoretically, he should stay in front of Gothy.
See if Goffey comes in or not. That will be really
So,
interesting to
Maney
watch here.
in now. Gothy coming around the final bend, pit entry. He comes
Yep,
in.
he's in.
Muffin Man, he's going to be staying out, obviously.
Oh no, that's speeding. Fucking, I seen it as soon as he was coming in.
Maney
Way
is
too
going
hot.
to maintain the lead
Comfortably.
from Muffin.
He's got the
Comfortably.
lead by
10
10 seconds.
It's going down 7-2,
That's more than it
6-6,
was when Muffin pitted.
6-4. Yeah, so 6 seconds, 6.4 seconds. He's got the lead by.
Goffey's going to come out alongside here with Spreadsheet. No, sorry, Spreadsheet's just got him. Sorry. Hyped you up for no reason.
So Mason Racing, Kirko, Pumpkin Win, and Meowcat all need to box.
Let's have a look at the tyres. What have we got?
That's Kirko, Mason, Meowcat, and Pumpkin Win all got wets. That's it. That's what's got.
Pumpkin on fresh wets too, 0 laps. That's unfortunate. Mason 3-lap old wets, so yeah, look, not the ideal strategy for those few guys.
Could we see a back-to-back Grand Prix win for Maney? This could be interesting for the AlphaTauri.
Mason's gone. He's had a spin. Those
Me-
wet tyres are not the ones to be on now.
Nope. But Bubbles is now catching up to X-Laps. Bubbles has got more ERS. Muffin and Dat Boy are draining their battery, and Maney has still got a full battery load, essentially.
So one thing I've noticed with Maney actually, he doesn't use his ERS.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I go on board with him, he's got a fair chunk left.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that he's got a massive lead, he feels comfortable with the actual car itself without using the battery. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to have the battery in case, because if it gets to the point where Muffin Man actually catches up, at least then he's got a full battery to actually defend against him. You know, when it gets to that point. Which Muffin Man is increasing is decreasing the gap, I should say, to Maney and catching up to him. Was 6.6, now down to 6 seconds flat, essentially. So, interesting from him. Dat Boy, 2.9 off from his on his counterpart teammates. So, Muffin Man definitely the fastest between Dat Boy.
Oh, can someone crash, please?
I'm just thinking, fuel-wise, everyone would be pretty good for fuel, wouldn't you say? Evil Blade is got a fuel light on. And that's it.
But what now? It did not put the weather on wet on purpose. He was just joking.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a spinner for Meowcat. Unfortunately. Really tough night here for the Haas driver, and I think he may retire in the pits here.
Yeah. It's okay, Meowcat, if you do. I don't blame you.
To be fair, it looks like he's sticking it out.
Is Mad Dog, is What Now's accusations true? He did not. No, he did not. No, it's not true. Don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this, alright?
Watching on board here with War Machine and Hens, the only battle on track at the moment, as War Machine looks to close the gap here on the Red Bull driver for P11, before he can set his sights on some points.
Oh, who's that? That is Meow getting out of the way.
Out of the way.
So I've just realised, right? Mason is in P8. And he's still on wets. Gumbo's catching him. But it seems Gumbo's having more of an issue on those inters than what Mason is on those wets.
Look, still really tough conditions to drive in, no doubt.
I mean, he goes a bit deep on that
But
corner.
you would expect Gumbo to be faster at this stage in the race.
Exactly.
Now the gap only 8 tenths.
He's not exactly catching up to Gothy anyway.
What now saying? Wet weather is impossible to drive on medium traction. Try doing it with no assist, bro. Fuck.
Try being an esports driver doing it with no assist or anything.
Oh, shut up, Mad Dog. You use assist.
No, I was saying esports drivers don't use assists, you know.
Oh, yeah, but they're actually good at the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like us dickheads.
Like us dickheads.
They spend like 9-10 hours of their life sitting there.
Could you imagine
sweating their balls?
Your full-time job is to practice on a track for a race that you only do full quali and a 50%er. Mason Racing's into the pits. He's gotta get a speeding. That was quite bloody obvious.
Yeah, that was like me watching.
Hello mate, how you doing? Henchman, I've had 3 wet races this season on medium traction on pad and it's fine. Yeah, no, that's it, Henchy. Ryan in chat, wonder what no TC is like. Fix the mud again. Okay.
Now not happy in the chat? In the Discord?
Really? Because I haven't been paying attention to Discord.
Oh, right, well, pretty non-exciting race, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Just when we thought we need alcohol. It's 21 to 33 and we have not had a single safety car, or a virtual.
We haven't had anyone crash. We've had a lot of spins, but no one has actually hit the wall yet.
This track might as well be called Spinola Grand Prix. The way it's going.
Bubbles still on the back of X left, so this could be the battle to watch for the time being. One Machine's still also sitting on the back as Bubbles goes purple here, so he's got the pace. Oh my god, look at the closing speed in the first corner! Bubbles feeling himself here a bit. Do we think? Here through the first sector, it looks like we might see a bit of battle here.
Chris in chat, if I race on Sunday and it rains, running 50-50 wins. Have fun. Yeah.
The fact that
Honestly,
honestly, accelerating in second gear and it's not spinning just blows my mind.
I'd like to point out, without being biased, War Machine is actually doing really well. He is actually up 7 positions and he's about to get some points. I'm trying to be non-biased, but he's doing well.
This is even a shit track in the draw. I couldn't agree more, Restless.
Yeah.
Assist drivers get off at this track.
I'm just imagining the South Park meme with fucking what's his face's dad literally in front of the computer.
I do not want to know what you get up to in your spare time.
I'll send it to you later on.
I don't want to know.
I will send it to you later on.
Oh,
Pumpkinwin's the only one on wets right now. I'm just... That's biased. Chris in chat, that's biased. Fuck it, War deserves the praise for being close to finishing a race. I know, right? He's about to make a move on Hens as well. No one else is actually battling out in terms of anything else per se, apart from Bubbles, X-Laps, War Machine, and Hens. Restless Orb, not true, even full traction is shit, yeah. Oh, War Machine about to hit the back end of Hens. Bubbles still not making a move on X-Laps.
War Machine sitting right on the back here, hence waiting for an arrow to pounce on the Red Bull driver.
Oh, we got a spin. Who's that? That is that's an AlphaTauri actually. That is Mr. Bubbles. He's had to spin.
Oh,
Has
no.
he got a front
Pick
wing?
up a spreadsheet.
Yeah. Unlucky Bubbles.
So now only 2 seconds between spreadsheet and Bubbles, so spreadsheet will be looking to close up here. Bubbles really slow.
He's going in the pits. Please don't tell me you're gonna retire. Please don't tell me you're gonna retire. Please don't tell me you're gonna retire. Why? He's retiring!
Oh my god.
He's retiring! What the fuck? What? Oh, Mitchie is gonna be pissed. Mitchie is going to be... Oh, re-wing. Oh,
He's
fuck,
coming,
man. Damn.
I still think he should have stayed out.
You got 10
Retiring in the
laps.
pits. Oh. Interesting. War Machine in the boards!
Fuck yes! Oh. There isn't ever an F1 god, please, for the love of God. Please. Right. Well, hang on, let's just have a look at penalties. I've just realised. We gotta look at penalties here. So, Maney's got 3, Muffin Man 3, that boy with the only one with no penalties, in terms of the top 3, X-Laps with 3 seconds, Spreadsheet none, Gothy with 5 seconds, and then down to War Machine in 10th, 3 seconds, Mason with 5, Evil Blade with 3, and Pumpkin Win with the most amount of penalties, which is 11. So, I'm voting Latifi Driver of the Day, I mean War Machine. Ryan, decisions need to be made, Bubbles rear wing damage and rain don't mix well, that's true. Could have at least ripped a wheel off the pitch, get some racing. Master Berserk, Mitchie, I'll take Bubbles' seat and run full assist for pens. Right, well, Meowcat with another penalty, so 3 seconds there. Oh no, Meowcat's actually got the first penalty, I think. Yeah, first penalty for Meowcat. So, nothing interesting happening apart from Hans being hounded by Mr. War Machine in P10. So...
That boy really struggling with the pace now on these intermediate tyres.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. But X-Laps does have a few penalties. Oh, it's just the 3 seconds, so... He's gonna want to make a move sooner rather than later. 2 weeks in a row, bad decision made. Even if you were 10th points or points, there's a sacking coming to Alpha.
Yep. Mitchie has... Oh mate, I'm glad I'm not in that Williams team chat tonight. Bloody hell.
Williams
Right,
and
what's going on?
AlphaTauri
War Machine still can't get past hands, and
X-Laps is trying to go.
That's literally it.
Mate, you don't need to bring your tiredness into the comms chat, thank you very much. Fucking hell.
I wouldn't be tired if there was actually something going on.
True. Yeah, I'd get rid of him as well. Trash. Trade for a wash. What now? Do you know?
Trade for a wash? Who's gonna trade for a wash? Dumb as hell, bro.
Bubbles for a wash. Huh.
Come on, Zoltz. Screw your head on, mate. Bloody hell.
Do you know I dive bombed into lap 1, Mad Dog? Did you? I didn't see that one.
Oh, Goffy's got 5 seconds. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, Goffy's got the 5 seconds. But X-Laps is really trying to pressure Dat Boy right now, so I'm on board with you, Shazer. Oh, he's almost had a moment. Maney is just improving lap after lap. Like, there is no stopping him at this point.
Crucial point to note here, if X-Laps does clear Dat Boy, he's got to clear him by 3 seconds in the last few laps here, so...
That's what I mean, so he's gonna want to try and make the move sooner rather than later. Oh, and on War Machine.
Those guys behind him as well.
War Machine's getting really closer to, much closer to Hens. I've just had a look. He was 0.1. Oh, and that is Meowcat in Sector 2 spinning. Unfortunate for Meowcat. Did so well last week with a P3. Really proud of Meow. But has not been the race for them tonight. Let's just have a look at X-Laps again.
Oh, can someone do something?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can we see a move? Yes, he's gonna do it. He's done it.
From the Mercedes driver up the inside, Dat Boy has nothing in response to that move. Right. X-Laps into the podium positions now, but he's got to pull 2.5 more seconds here over Dat Boy, and Dat Boy looks like he's just going to try and stick behind the Mercedes driver.
Yep, no, that's it. So X-Laps needs to clear 3+ seconds off from Dat Boy in order to maintain that third position.
Right, thank you. Just mate, come on. Next one, overtake. Fucking hell. Calm down. Right, War Machine still sitting on the back of that Red Bull. He's going to be able to draw a perfect image of that by the end of this race.
Yep. So what he's going to do is go paint a portrait.
Sun's coming out here.
Oh, he's got another 3 second. Oh, Dat Boy's got a 3 second. That's it. X-Laps just needs to stay ahead of him.
Yeah, that's pretty rookie from Dat Boy. All you needed to do was stay with him, and now it's going to be really tough for Dat Boy. As you can see, he's falling off the pace. Motivation is sinking.
He just needs to either keep it on track, no penalties, or if he gets a penalty, he needs to gain another 3 seconds.
War Machine's just had a huge moment. He lost about a second to Hens. And it's official, no one is within a second of anyone.
Nope.
A wash keep closing in on Gumbo though for P7. And both of these guys are closing in on Goffey for P6. Goffey with 5 seconds, Awash with 3.
Awash
And Gumbo with nothing.
Awash is catching up to Gumbo. He was under a second before.
Great to watch. He showed some great pace tonight, getting himself up to P8, which by the end of this race could turn to P6, which is an awesome recovery drive from the Red Bull driver as his teammate sits in ninth, still ahead of War Machine, and great defensive drive here from Hens to get a couple of points, hopefully tonight.
Well, multiple drivers. I'm just having a look at it now. X-Laps is up by 8 positions, now into P3. Awash, 8 positions gained. He's now in 8th. He wasn't 16th. And War Machine up from 18th to 10th now. So, 3 drivers, most improved, essentially. So, kudos on that. Who's this?
And getting out of the way.
Red sheet, yep. So that's just Pumpkin getting out of the way.
Oh my god. Just take me out of my pain.
Mate, you might as look, if you want to head off, mate, because you're feeling tired, I can do the rest of the comp. No, I'm actually being serious. Like, if you want to...
Mainly leading by 6 seconds. He's just controlled the pace tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No one has been able to stop him. Some great
Muffin
defensive
sets the
driving from
fastest.
Bubbles, but...
Yep. Come on, War Machine. Surely you make a move on fucking Hands.
Ferrari. Hold on, that's a Ferrari.
Is that Ferrari?
Muffin's
Yeah,
got a
Muffin!
mistake.
Muffin! Oh, wait, this could be X-Laps going for P2! Oh,
No. Muffin has made a huge mistake here. 3 laps to go. Has he got a puncture or is he just slow?
No, I think
he's genuinely just made a mistake.
He's genuinely made a mistake. No punches.
A lapse in concentration. Around there. Oh, come on, you cannot do that.
That's
no,
not that.
X-Laps.
That can't do that, mate. Whose fault was that one?
It's taken out all the bloody break marker boards. So if it was me, I'd be absolutely furious. Inside.
Yeah, he's done it.
Wow. Fair enough. But
Typical
interesting move.
Mercedes.
A couple of points earlier on.
The fuck?
The X-Laps now, if he can pull a couple of seconds here, Muffin Man, on these last, oh my god, on these last 3 laps.
Alright, let me finish the
looking
sentence.
for P2.
I was gonna say, I'll finish the sentence off for you. Right, who do we have at the back? I think that is
Watch them
Meow
all
Cat.
over Gumbo. We could see him move to P7 shortly.
Mm-hmm. Wash is doing really well.
Holy shit.
Oh, I swear, if this is what the race is going to be like when you and I do tier 2.
So Evil Blade, Pricey, Pumpkin, and Meowcat, all the lap downs, so hats off to those guys for sticking around for so long, even when they're a lap down, just praying for something here. Unfortunately, race is over now, and there won't be any more safety cars, so unless there's a massive 6-7 car pile up ahead, they will not be moving forward.
Can I
in
just
this race,
say,
unfortunately.
Maney has now got a 16.5 second lead after that
Yeah,
mistake
but
from
okay,
Muffin
but it
Man.
was only like 6 seconds before Muffin Man
that's
fucked up.
That's what I mean, before Muffin Man fucked up. Like, Maney is just loving this. There has been no problems with him whatsoever. Muffin is dropping slightly.
He's alright though.
Yeah, he's slightly dropping, but
At this rate, he'll still hold P2.
if he doesn't
But
fuck
from
up.
where Ferrari were, second and third, for X-Laps and the Mercedes to come from nowhere. It's just a fantastic result for him. Obviously helped by a few errors, but gotta have a bit of luck.
Duck Puncher in chat, I was just having a look at the computer. Duck Puncher in chat. Oh my god, War Machine may finish his first race from any league since returning.
Sorry. Wash on the inside, here we go! Sorry, the Red Bull driver up the inside of the Alfa Romeo driver doesn't get the job done this time as we come through the final corner. Less than half a second separating them. Can Wash get the exit here out of this corner? Goffey will be praying that these two can tangle for a bit. And he can pull without that extra couple of seconds. Wash very wide there at the exit of the final corner. Meowcat with another penalty. That won't affect anyone at this time, as he is like a lap down on everyone.
Wash
all over the back of Gumbo. A bit of an error there through turn one, taking too much of that sausage curb. You do not want to even be touching those yellow sausage curbs, especially at pace in the wet. Just a recipe for disaster as the Wash will look to close that gap back to Gumbo on this lap before trying to make him move on the last lap.
Gothy has now got 2.9 second lead on Gumbo Kebab, so nicely done for Gothy trying to get... Well, Evil Blade's left the session. Can you invite Evil Blade back in, please? Gumbo was obviously trying...
because he gave up. But yeah, I gave up.
No, not Gothy, Evil.
That's what I mean.
Oh, he's left because he's given up. Oh, right.
Probably. He loves to go, he's a lap down.
Well, War Machine ain't gonna make a move.
It's official Manies on the last lap.
Yep. But absolutely...
He's still got 60% errors.
Yeah. He's doing the fastest... He's going for fastest lap. He's gonna try and do it. He wants that extra point. But at this stage, Mufferman's gonna hold P2. Because X-Lap's with that extra 3-second penalty. Unless Mufferman fucks up somewhere. But Mufferman...
in the pits for some unbeknownst reason.
Really?
Thought he might have been putting slicks on, but he's not going to get around and do another lap. No, he's not. He's put inches on.
Is he? I don't know, it just looked white on my screen before. Hans with the 3-second time penalty, so... Hans now with 3. War Machine's not going to gain any advantage on that. Migrating Host. Frizzy's left. Frizzy's left the game. As we come across, Maney on the final corner. Nicely done, comes across the finish line, P1.
Absolutely controlled.
Yep.
It's just pure control, unfortunately.
X-Laps.
And Muffin will hold
P2. Yep. X-Laps with P3. Gets the
fastest
fastest lap.
Fastest lap.
Nicely done, so he'll get that. Dat Boy with a P4. Spreadsheet is going to come across the finish line any second now.
Hold on, this gap between Gumbo, 4.3. He makes a little mistake here out of the final corner. He could find himself losing P6 to Goffy here. As Goffy uses some of the track. And he comes across the line, 5-second pen. And Gumbo will get him. A Wash won't. P8, but a great recovery there from a Wash.
Hands is going to be
for
P9.
P9 for Hands.
We're
going to get more complaints about no safety cars, and my response again will be absolutely no one crashed on track. Anyway.
Yes, what a race, yep. The GOAT at AlphaTauri now. And War Machine finishes a race for the first ever time.
Next laps, if you get the right... Oh, Mason's taking fastest laps, so no one will get the point, so...
Oh!
Manny's probably happy about that.
Coco's just gone off the track and...
Oh, he's just having fun. B12, unfortunately, no points for the Aston Martin driver tonight, but... Zoltan, yes, if you can... X-Laps, you can get them removed with the clip of the incident, preferably a clip of the whole lap and your race director.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the main bits of evidence that you do need to get a 3-second penalty removed.
Right.
But yeah, wow.
That was very I don't know. Not really dramatic. I mean, it was dramatic, but not really what I thought it was going to be.
Very comfortable for Maney in the end. He was only about 5 seconds ahead of Muffin Man before the mistake, but obviously that mistake costing Muffin Man any chance of putting pressure on Maney.
Do you want to invite the people in?
Oh, yeah, sure. You run through the order?
Yeah, you're right. Maney with a P1, great job from him. Muffin Man holds P2, X-Laps P3, could potentially switch positions between the two if X-Laps gets that 3-second removed. Dat Boy with a P4, Spreadsheet P5, Gumbo P6, Gothy with a P7 after getting that 5-second penalty, Wash P8 with a very impressive P8 for him, Hens P9, so Red Bull both got points. War Machine's got points for P10. Mason Racing P11. Kirko P12. Evil Blade P13. Pumpkin Wind 14th. Frizy 15th. Nowcat 16th. Bubbles 17th. And What Now 18th. With Kotia in 19th as a DNFer. So, 3 DNFs. 4 drivers that were lapped. Evil, Pumpkin, Frizy, and Meowcat. So, yeah. Interesting stuff. I don't know, who's the AI moment of the week? That was a bit of a...
Bubbles.
Bubbles? Bubbles?
Retiring from 4th or whatever it was with rear wing damage. It was fucking stupid. Sorry, but it's true. That was fucking stupid. Sorry, mate. But
well, AI moment of the week,
so
definitely...
Driver of the day, Maney.
Yep, Maney. No, that's it, really, that's it. Well, obviously, we move into P3. Maney trying to connect. I don't know if he's actually connected on my screen or not. But I don't think Muffin Man has a mic.
He doesn't. He said GG don't have a mic, unfortunately.
Nah, you're good. So, I'm just going to quickly go into the showroom. Once this Xbox finally actually loads up for me. Mr. Virtual Showroom. Right, X-Lap. Oh, bloody hell. I was going to say that's 2023. X-Laps, obviously P3 for you. P3 for you, but could obviously get that 3 second time penalty removed. Tell us what you're feeling, man.
Yeah, it was lovely. I absolutely loved it. I'm loving it here. But yeah, it was a bit iffy on that move because I don't know if I'm lagging or if it's a bit of both, you know?
Yeah.
I did get forced off a fair bit, almost into the wall.
Yeah. Well, obviously, going from wets to inters, like, tell us how you're feeling with the track conditions. Like, did you want to box for inters early, or were you just, like, waiting to see how everything actually held up on the actual track itself?
If I'm going to be real honest, I was trying to do what that boy was doing. I was just going to follow his strategy all the way through because I could see that he was a lot quicker than me at like the full wet stages.
Yeah.
And then as it came into the crossover, I was going to follow him and go into when he went because I saw that he was sitting around the top because I couldn't really see what Maney was doing.
Yep. Well, obviously, interesting P3 for you. You did very well coming from practically, what was it, 9 positions you've gained, I'm pretty sure. I think it was. So 8 or 9 positions gained, so really well done for you. What's the next track? Where are we racing next? I don't know what's the next track is. How are we feeling for the next... Hungary. How are we feeling for the next track?
A bit iffy. Never done much around there, but I actually won't be here because I'm away in New Zealand with family. So
get to miss out on life. Well, obviously, P3, potential P2 maybe for you, so congratulations. But Abyss, you want to take it away with Maney for P1? Yes.
Oh, I can hear you. Have you got your audio good?
If anything, just back out.
Probably
and then...
leave and I'll invite you back. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. That was very interesting.
Can you kick him from the party and then I'll invite him back? And then
No, he's left. He's left. Doopy-doopy-doo. I just hope that we're not gonna...
Alright, he's back. Should be good now.
Cool. Audio included, Maney? Cool. Well...
Alright, Maney. Complete and utter domination, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for us, fortunate for you. Mate, give us a rundown if there's even anything to talk about. yeah, look, mate. To be fair, everyone just did the work for you. Brilliant start. We couldn't believe it. You
No one
and
can hear
Bubbles.
Manny. No one can hear Manny.
Good.
Has
Good.
he included his audio?
Have you
It is
included?
included.
Does it say the check on the top?
Yep.
Good.
Oh, gotta love Twitch. Oh, okay, no, we can hear it now. Bloody hell. We can hear you.
Is he good?
Yep.
Good. Well, yeah, mate. As I said, an amazing start for you and Bubbles. 1 and 2 before the tournament even happened, and Bubbles did an amazing job backing the Ferraris up for you, and then unfortunately had a spin. But again, back-to-back wins now, Maney, mate. You're looking really good to stop putting some pressure on a wash. So yeah, Hungary next week. How are we feeling for that one?
Good about it. I mean, if it rains, I'll probably feel better, but I'm confident. Just
Okay, copy, mate.
hope I can go well.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Will be good to see you again. I won't be here next week, unfortunately. I am going to be at round 1 of the NRL Paris Storm, so I won't be here. But
Who wins?
Oh no! Well, moving on now. No, I'm kidding.
okay, yeah, Mad Dog, up yours, mate. Up yours. So yeah, Mad Dog. It'll either be Mad Dog on his own next week, or we'll get one of the other commentators to jump in with Mad Dog. Either way, another round down. A very quiet one, unfortunately.
Let's just
Sorry
hope
about the
that
lack of entertainment, but yeah, not much we could do.
it's not gonna be. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like this for the rest of the tiers. But obviously, tier 3 is tomorrow night. Hopefully, we see some more action than what we did tonight. Tier 2, obviously, Saturday with Abyss and myself racing. Hopefully there's not another Singapore incident where, you know, it was raining and I go onto the rear end of the Aston Martin. But I didn't do it last race, so all is well.
Yeah, it was
But
too quick for you, mate.
Tier 1, obviously, Sunday, so that's going to wrap everything up. My name's Mad Dog. Thank you, everyone who was P1 and P3 for joining in the comms. Mr. Abyss, thank you once again for joining us this week. Let's just hope that we keep it on track and everything else ends up being fine. Good combo. Cool. Right,
Yeah.
well, this is Mad Dog signing off. Thanks again, guys, and we will catch you some other time. Peace.